gonna take the chance? Who's gonna take the chance?
So, Monday, new week, new job. This is a bit of a different job because Mandela is, he's not over there, he's actually over there somewhere, about 40 kilometres south. He's at Johns River with the dozer, and I'm here for the next week just to do this little dam. And what we've got here is this little easement going down there. There's a sumi down there, and behind there there's a river, and it's got all this beautiful catchment, huge catchment. And what we're going to do is right down there we're going to build a wall, a single wall, and we're going to keep the water, fill the water all up through that easement. I don't know why there's an easement there. I was talking to an older bloke the other day when we dropped the excavator off the float, and he said that was an old logging track that was going down to the river, and that they moved the logs by the river. But there's no reason for that to be chewed out like it is from natural water flow, so something's been going on there. But for us, it is a good thing because we don't have to do the walls. It's got the walls there ready to go, and however much I raise the wall there will determine how far back this water is going to sit. In an ideal world, I'd love the water to be coming back here, but to do that the wall's going to have to be up here. But we'll see where we can get. I know I've got 5 days to do this job in. The client has no ability to go over that budget, so I know we're pretty locked in. But this countryside, this is quite amazing where we get to work in. Just beautiful, beautiful countryside. We're in Kendall, well, I'm in Kendall, which is a little town just south of Port Macquarie, inland a bit. It is dairy farming area and also some logging area, but we are here to do a dam. So I think what I'm going to do today is firstly clear that bowl area out down there and see what I'm working with, see if there's any clay, and just get a sense of the job, form out the job and find out where my lines are and what I can do. So I shall go and do that. So this is the area that I was pointing to from way up there. This is the actual work site here. What you can see here is there was actually a dam originally sometime in the distant past, but this wall has just got chewed out. I don't think the spillway was very well designed. I think the spillway probably failed, and then it ate back into the wall to a point where we've got this beautiful catchment and it's basically just going straight through. So what I'm going to do today is clean out all this area in here. You can see there's water still down in there, which is never great, but what I'm going to do is, in fact there's still quite a lot of water in there, so what I'm going to have to do is cut myself a little path in and then get a sump happening, and then I can assess how much water I've got coming down at me each day and what I have to do, whether I can block that or whether I have to build a wall and allow this water to come out there, and right at the end key that in to that wall and make that the last. But that's what I'll find out today. So here we are at the end of the day, 6 hours. Started, basically what's happened today is I've cleaned out the reeds in the bottom, checked out what's beneath the reeds, which is great wet white clay, so sealing this is not going to be a problem. So basically I started clearing out the bottom of this, finding out what's on the bottom, then basically started up there and worked my way right around, bringing in all this white clay fill here. You can see it in the wall, with all the topsoil going off over the hill for regrassing the wall, and all the white stuff coming back into this wall. Oh, it's not a bad day. Tomorrow got to get over the other side and basically shape that side in. At the moment I'm leaving this open because we're dealing with water, and I really need to see how much water is coming into this each day. So I think what I'll do is tomorrow I'll shape all that. I'll put a false wall across and just check the water levels, and then get stuck into that other side. Once we get this false wall over, I'll be able to get some compaction and actually get across to the other side. But problems, I see none at the moment. This is a good gig. Got great clay to work with. It's nice and wet. It's a bit sloppy at the moment, but that's going to dry hard. And getting the profile of that wall is looking great. And mind you, It was like that when I started this morning. And so you can see half of that crap in the bottom is gone. And this is where my wall is, and it is made of this really sticky white clay mixed with some topsoil to create a glaying effect inside the wall, which will help with the ceiling. And glaying is an old Russian technique where they keep organic material in the wall so that when it breaks down it creates enzymes and bacteria, and that basically helps to seal the wall. That's what they did when they didn't have bentonite back 100 years ago. So we're doing it there for this one. You can see there is the catchment, goes all the way up there, right up there, right where Sumi is at the moment. So, got to be happy with that. That's a good day's work.